Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as the Finns. We're going for Crossing the Finnish Line. We have to make a continuous line down to the Cape, which we still don't quite know where it is. But our subject, Norway, is actively colonizing now and exploring a lot of stuff for us, so that's nice. I don't actually know that all this information spreads from the Norwegians, or that just comes from other nations of our group. But the timing felt like it might have been Norway rather than others. Either way, we know a lot. It doesn't really matter. We'd like Norway to grab a bunch of land here. I don't actually know what happens if Norway hits 5 provinces in a colonial region. Are they gonna have a colonial nation subject? Do I get a colonial nation subject? Does it just not happen? No. We'll see. We'll see. And what then happens if I annex Norway? Do I then have colonial nation? Not a clue. Not a singular clue. What I do know is that we declared war on the evil in the east. That is Mr. M over here. Not this Mr. M, no. They're gonna become important later, maybe, if they don't get eaten by Mr. O. But this Mr. M, Proto-Russia. We declared on them. We asked the Commonwealth and the Austrian friends to help us, which should put powers quite, or numbers at least, quite into our favor. Muscovy actually does have more cannons on their side and more cav, but we have the infantry down pat, which might be partially because we are basically an infantry nation. We don't do cav, we don't do cannons except for a little bit of siege down. You know me. Now our subjects have been doing interesting stuff. Muscovy has Hungary on their side, so the Austrians do what they're supposed to do, right? And they just gobble up the Hungarians. Lithuania, the Commonwealth, they kind of look like Lithuania, more than Poland, I feel. Anyway, the Commonwealth has also sent a bunch of guys to help siege down a fort, which, given the amount of Hungarians in their country, I don't know that that's the smartest of all moves. But hey, who am I to judge? The Muscovite has not really reared its ugly head yet. I think there's a tiny bit of Proto-Russian somewhere. I thought I saw some. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm not seeing any right now. Maybe they'll get eaten. Theodoro's here. Maybe Muscovy is not just yet. They have been fighting a war in the east, and I'm sure they're... what do you do to horses to make them run faster? Whatever you do to make horses run faster, they're doing that to get in here. I would love to have the siege of Novgorod done before they come in. Can I justify another button click? I cannot. Well, no, this wouldn't show me. This shows me, like, unfortunately, I have to actually consider. I thought the button was not available, and therefore I would need to consider it, but no, it's here. Do we spend 42 to get that breach? Tver's going to be grasslands fort. That's going to be much nicer to siege. Moskva is going to be a grasslands fort. Yaroslav. Bisa told me in our Tver, I think we played this Tver run, how to pronounce pretty much. It feels like she told me how to pronounce each and every province in Muscovy, which it's not true. But I am sure I forgot most of that. Anyway, Novgorod. See, you know I'm a greedy boy. I really want to not spend the points. I mean, we could just get lucky and get a war breach on the tick anyway, right? And we have so much to do with our mill. We want to fill up quality ideas, and we also want to take Miltech ahead of time. Although, nicely enough, it has gone down to 3 years ahead of time, and still nobody else took it, which is going to save us a lot of. It's going to save us a lot of mill. It's probably too greedy. Gosh, I hate this button. Do it. It's just going to give us a much higher chance of actually getting progress and therefore finishing. I mean, every tick we're going to have a huge value gain from actually having the walls breached here. It's just about insane. So yeah, we're doing it. I mean, I already did it. Lübeck making claims on us. You come on in, Lübeck. Go join that coalition again, why don't you? We don't have our scouting Norwegian force anymore, which is fine. I really didn't like them being out there. Funnily enough, the fact that we control Velsk now gives us vision around it. So we actually have a bit of a forewarning if they do come through the northern Muscovite steppes here. Well, forests, I suppose. Not very steppy here. But they're probably going to come through the south. So it's probably not going to help. Is ignorance bliss? I really don't want to keep losing that prestige. We need that prestige. We have a mission to get that to 30. But obviously 2 national unrests. These are my subjects roads. We have no rebel issues. Ah, somebody finally took the tech. I think we can go with Norge's power. Yeah, the Danish are slightly there in Lund, but that's not going to be a problem. You. When was that taken? Surely not in January. Tell me. No, just now. 16th of March. Surely I'm not gonna miss that next, right? Gain 5 legitimacy, which we do actually lack, or spend money to counteract, well, money and monarch points to counteract the national unrest we just got. No, I'm gonna take the 5 legit. That'll be, should be okay. Muscovy sent a gift to, oh, received a gift from Bremen. What? What, Bremen? Which I should really be able to pinpoint on a map, but it's been embiggened, which is why I didn't immediately grab it. Wow, Bremen. I mean, they're almost always just a city-state. Hello. Real actual player, Bremen. How the heck did you do this? Anyway, do you hate me? No, you don't even hate me. Why do you give money to Muscovy? I find that appalling. I mean, sure, they found our aggressive expansion appalling, but I mean, what kind of reasoning is that? Really want this done. Novgorod going to Karelia. Which I get because I think I taught them to be defensive. Novgorod? No way. I'm gonna call everything Novgorod here until we've actually taken Novgorod, I think. And maybe after that too. Not on purpose, just because my brain is sometimes a little fudged. Down goes actual Novgorod. Excellent. That opens up a lot of things. It opens up the Siege of Never, which should allow us to murderize the Russian Navy, Muscovite Navy. No Russians here yet. Yeah, this bark can repair, keep repairing. Because we can throw them off the port. That'll be cool. What did we even declare for? I hope I declared for something reasonable. I don't actually remember clicking anything at all. Oh, it's the conquest of Ingerman land. That's fine. Okay. Whew. For a moment there, I thought we declared for something stupid like, what's it called? Trade dispute or something. That would have been bad. Speaking about bad, we might be able to just grab up another idea here, because this is already at 514 mil. So even if we spend 300 on an idea, which they don't even cost us, right? It's, well, it's 339. Oh, base is 400, right? Still, we're gonna have enough to buy it. And every idea we buy makes the tech cheaper. And this will actually help us tick up army tradition a little bit, or reduce the ticking down at least. So I think taking this idea is absolutely fine. And in like February next year, we're gonna probably have to consider doing math, which we don't like around here. So the Commonwealth took Lucky here, which is fine. We're not planning to take Lucky this war. And the idea is to have Lucky, well, because Lucky has a Novgorodian core. We're gonna try to take as few Novgorodian cores this war as we can, whilst well, not whilst anything, so we can take them next war for reconquest. And that seems good. Okay, fleet is coming out. Plan is to crush him. Hopefully that's gonna work. These are just transports, right? Yeah, we don't need you for that battle. There's a slight risk here. If the Muscovite is currently moving into Rozhev from Mozhaisk, I don't know, and Zubtsov, then my 14k are in a bit of a pickle, but they're not doing that. I don't want to go hyper on the carpet sieging in the north. Mostly, not because I'm really afraid for my carpet. I don't think the Muscovite armies are going to come through the north, but because I feel like we may need most of our men to actually fight the Muscovite. Do we see any Muscovite incursion down here yet? No. We do see that the Commonwealth is trying to get their land back, but there's 25,000 guys under the 3-star Istvan here, which is gonna eat you up. It seems like a very dumb move on the side of the Commonwealth. Is this the stack that was trying to siege down Split? Because that stack is gone. 48k. We're still missing. Oh, they're up here. Okay, we know about all the Commonwealthian people. Oh, you did manage not to get that fight. And surely... Oh. Austria didn't back out of the battle in Przemysl. But Hungary actually did. Czechs is good. We only cleared out 2 Muscovite galleys. We lost nothing, we stole nothing. So that's okay. I wonder where they're gonna run now. Where are you gonna run to, Cinnamon? Because we have control of all of the Muscovite Baltic. Are we fighting any other Muscovite friends? No. They must be going all the way around into the White Sea, right? Yeah. You do you. They gotta kill that Norwegian boat. Slightly sad. But I don't think we worry about that very much. I think instead we just go start and make money again. Protect trade in the Baltic. And see if the Muscovite dare. Oh, they might just be running to Livland, though. No. Livland is mine. Our color and the Muscovite color are somewhat similar. That's why I just got confused. Which is another really good reason to clean them of the faith of the earth. Sooner rather than later. We got Torzhok and then Tver? I think we do. And then you... I just go straight to Torzhok. I think I put my army on Tver here. Still don't know where that Muscovite is. Is that true? No, there's 12,000 Muscovites. And a few Circassians. A bunch of Commonwealthian pretenders, which is not good for our friend the Commonwealth. Neither is the fact that they got beaten down here after all. They might eat the Theodoran stack, which is... It's not even going to be a stack wipe, not an instant one. But... might actually be able to already peace out Hungary. Not quite. Not quite at all. But if Austria gets 1 or 2 more forts, then we can probably peace out Muscovy. And Hungary. Same difference. And in that case... Nope, not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Still trying to keep this somewhat clean of political commentary. Somewhat. Not a lot. I don't think we need to necessarily barrage Tver. The only reason to do that, well, it would go faster. Faster is nice. But the only fort defensive disadvantage we can get on Tver is river crossing. Which, coming from Torzhok, we would get. I believe this is Torzhok, right? What's our return province? Should this not tell me what my return province is? Because I stepped onto a fort. Oh, this is my return province up here. This is how we got into the zone of control, right? So we came through Torzhok. So we're gonna potentially have a river crossing thing if Muscovy comes with a general that has more than 3... Actually 3 or more maneuver. Which this person does. But it's only a -1 from the crossing. I think that's an acceptable risk. Not worth wasting my hard-earned mill points on. This is another... Huh? I sometimes really get confused by why this is happening. But hey. Do you want to be in Zubtsov? Maybe. So I want to be able to reinforce Tver. The thing with being in Zubtsov is that, yes, we can go to Tver from here, but we cannot go to Torzhok. If we're trying to run away from somebody. Which may or may not become an issue. We'll find out. The Norwegians are not really listening to me, but they're doing something, so that's okay. And Mecklenburg's just malevolent, sitting at home. It's August. Clearly not unpausing a lot, but you didn't expect that from me, did you? Okay, that's 23,000 Muscovites down there. How many would we have to consider? 54, 63, 75. And this is how much did I say? 20. It's not a large number. Not a large number at all. I can't believe the incompetence of the Commonwealth this game so far. It's been absolutely terrible. Okay, don't think I can afford to go to Bzhetsk. But we're taking attrition in Torzhok. No, we're not. Liar, liar, pants on fire. No attrition here. We took Tikwin. And I do wish I had more carpet sieging force, but I still believe that if the actual real Muscovite force shows up, we need to be doing something. And yeah. Piecing out Hungary is gonna be a... What are you doing here, Norway? I'm pretty sure you're being told... Oh no, you're not being told anything. Right, I need to do that to have you actually do stuff. If I go have you siege, are you gonna go for Olonets or are you gonna come for Tver? Well, you might actually go for Olonets now. That would be nice. Test Act in Denmark, we don't really care about that. Pope is definitely not infallible. What was I talking about? Ooh, somebody else is beating up on Theodoran, man? Bohemia. Why is that? Is there another war? I mean, clearly. Yeah, but not one we care about. Theodoro's in it, but we don't care about Theodoro. What I was trying to say is that if our Austrian friends, when our Austrian friends, let's not be defeatist here. Hello. Listen, Norway, that's suddenly very risky. How about you go back to being all attachy and you just attach here. Don't want to try and battle that. Let's see, let's take a roll on a general. Yes. I think we can afford the 42 or whatever it is, mil points. Yeah. Get some professionalism for it. Not too shabby at all. Reason I want that guy, I actually want that guy over here, is that I want to see whether we can fight that 12 stack in the north somewhat isolatedly. That's a word, believe me. It's a word. Do I actually want to send 33,000 folks for that? I do not. 16 and a cannon is fine. I really want to keep some people to defend the siege of Tver if more Muscovite forces show up. Splitting troops like this is always risky. Defeat in detail is an absolute thing that can happen to us. I saw that. Unfortunately, we're already locked in. Somehow our locking in, I'm Let's go to speed 3. I'm being a bit overly problematic here. So I don't know how many people I just saw there, but I did see Muscovites. Only 5. I think we're fine, even with the forest thing. Let's go back, because there's still more Muscovite around it. We don't want to have everybody committed to the north and then get crushed in the south by, say, these folks going to... Yeah, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. How do you feel, Hungary? Not yet. Not yet at all. Why is that? It got worse, right? Oh, we didn't actually take any of the forts yet, though. Thought we took one. We didn't. So this battle is not a good one. Oh, I mean, with that roll, it's fine. Although the 4 fire there, yikes. Think with our flanking we should be doing okay. I still haven't fully embraced the... Well, fully. Not at all embraced the new combat mechanics. But I think in this case the reinforcements are not gonna matter that much. Unless there's more troops coming in. And it's actually not looking great here. Rolling a 0 now with a... Ugh. I think we still win that. I'm gonna move you onto... Oh, we should have taken the... Now I'm gonna... If we're gonna lose the battle, it's my fault. Because I meant to take tech before we take our first battle, and then I got greedy and want to take tech next year. I still kinda do. But this is looking grim. Do I actually have to take the tech now? Just to ensure... Well, ensure. I can't ensure anything here with that kind of roll. We don't get much from it. We get like 0.2 infantry fire, right? Yeah. It's... I don't think I'll take it. But I'm very aware that that might be a mistake. And this wouldn't be doing anything because we don't have any cav here, okay. Yeah, this battle is much closer than I wanted it to be. Can I have a good roll? That's an okay roll. Still think we have the upper hand because we're still flanking. And we have a cannon shooting. Not that cannons are great at this age. But yikes. It's a roughie. New church in England, okay. Okay, we should win this. They're at 0.1 morale. They should be running now, yeah. Okay, it's not as bad as it looked. We lost 7.5, they lost 9. Got some prestige up. No, army tradition out of it. Prestige is also very good, but also a tiny bit of prestige. Very, very small bit of prestige, but we got some prestige. Okay. Got it. Do we do the thing? I wonder. We have some maneuver. I think we're fine here. The thing I'm talking about is we could be detaching all damaged units. Shift consolidate. Detach all the zeros. Send them home for faster recovery. But we have a 4 maneuver general, which I think means we're recovering at 90% speed anyway. If I'm not confusing my math. Which has never happened before. Oh. Should have run. Any chance we... Oh. Do we actually get out here? 5th of January... 2nd... No, that's... What? 4th of January. This battle it's showing here, that's my subject. Who might be able to run? No, they're not. They're not running. Now they're running, but I think that's too late for them. But our stack should get out fine. Ugh. Okay, 1st of January. Trade League of Lübeck gone. We take the tech. We take that infantry fire boost, and we take the 6 innovativeness, very nice. I don't think we're taking the textile manufacturer because we're not getting the innovativeness anyway out of that. That would be a waste. And clearly it was correct to not take another idea. Oh, you're actually dodging the battle still. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. When do you arrive? When do we arrive? On the 4th. So the game claims. This is starting to look spooky. But not super spooky just yet. The Hungarian stacks back home to try and defeat the Austrian. Okay, we can peace out Hungary. I think we should. Yes, we lose a bunch of war score we generated from having control of Hungary, but we take out that 3-star general. And how many troops? A lot, including a bunch of them that are kind of threatening me in the north. Taking out 47,000 troops from the war. That has to be good. Peace with Hungary. I want war reps. Yep. And a click of money? 3 clicks of money. No, 2. 2 clicks of money. We don't get hardly any of the money though. Let's not then. This is okay. I mean, humiliation would be grand, but we don't need it. And I really just want them gone. Yeah, let's just have them gone. Yeah, it's good enough. The greed is insane. My brain is just like, yeah, we have to do this. And then my brain is like, well, we could get more out of it. No, screw that. I demand peace. Merely for themselves. Get those Hungarians out of my sight. Which may or may not black flag the Austrians. I hope not. I hope there's military access. Still, there is. Good. Because I want the Austrians to come to my help ASAP. No, there's a catching of the Norwegians. The catching of the Norwegians. Oh, there's actually also catching of us. After all. We got away once, but not twice. We don't know what forced march is yet. That's not even the right button. But we need Tech 15. We don't have Tech 15. We have a loss on our hands up here. It's gonna be before... Yeah, I'm gonna shift consolidate. Put up as much of a fight as we can. And try to survive until we can run. We have the woods on our side, or the forest at least. But this is a guaranteed loss. The question is just whether we get stack wiped or whether we can survive until we get to run and save some of our folks. Let's grab a quick claim on... I don't even know what. I have most of the Danes claimed, which is good. That actually probably means we should come back home from the Danes and they put the spy into Muscovy instead for that spy network. Should really have just left with our stack up here after we won the battle. I dug too deeply and too greedily, and I'm getting punished for it. And with that battle up there lost, we actually have a lot of pressure on our stack on Twer. Which, there is certainly an argument for just leaving Twer right now. I think I'm too greedy to do that. I think I'm just a little too greedy to do that. Yeah, take that -1 against your +4 fire. They know which phase comes first. Tell me you rode terribly. Where's my fight? Where's my battle? That's my battle. They did roll terribly. Good job. Just have to survive for 12 days. And then we get to run. It's gonna be very hard to survive for 12 days. Sieging in Novgorod, I like that. I mean, I don't like them actually sieging Novgorod, but I like them trying to. Instead of doing something useful. Can we run? 23rd. 4 days. I think we'll probably live. They have a decent roll, but we have a very good roll. We're not very defensive, and our morale is not great, so we're not on the best road to survive, but we did survive. Now, tiny part of me just want to say, let's stay, because we rolled a 9 against their 1. But they have a +4 here, well, +3, I suppose. And they're flanking us like crazy. They have cannons. No, we need to run. The only question about that is where. We could run to Torzhok. With the idea being that we're gonna be very close to our main stack. I think I'll actually do that. And we actually got fair losses there. That's good. That's very good. So there's some risk to running to Torzhok. We may have our stack picked up, which may mean we have to support it from Tver, which then puts our siege at Tver in danger. But on the other hand, getting all my troops concentrated like that seems smart. We kind of just have to hold out here until our friends from the south arrive. They have not a lot to distract them right now, except for 23,000 noble rebels that are going to crush another Commonwealthian stack, probably. But only probably. It's also probably time. My segues are just getting better and better and better to put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything else to say, you know where to find the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.